be.
At the small forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 23.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with a good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
Here's Thunder. Poke loose. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Lyles. Also Thunder out there. White is out there with Mitchell. And it's Patterson in at the four-man position.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. And the foul called on Thunder. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Here's Brown. Really disappointing game for him in that loss to Chicago. Pass to Stewart. Oh, good on the triple. Atlanta with the ball. And how about this team? They've said it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And that's why... Here is House. Anthony is out there with Hunter. Then there's Ramirez. Then it's Kerr, and it's House in at point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Hunter with a screen on Lyles. To the middle, 5 to shoot. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Nets put together a nice evening. He scored 23 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Thunder leading by 4. Pass to House. Here's Ramirez. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And they're pushing it up. Here's Lyles. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Lyles got 8 points.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Kerr with it. Three-pointer. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Hawks passing it around. Lyles no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the foul called on Thunder. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Thunder making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Here's Ramirez. Anthony with the screen on Lyles. Anthony up on top. Here's Brown. And the Thunder, another three.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Fires from deep. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's his third three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
There's the triple. Ramirez can't get it to go.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Brown. Covered by Mitchell. And then Kerr with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Lyles. Off target from outside. The Thunder leading by 6. Pass to Ramirez. Anthony with the screen on Lyles. Ramirez can't get it to go. Atlanta's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Right wing. Pass to Lyles. Here's Thunder. Unloads. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Out to White. Pass to Thunder. And here is Lyles. Fires the three. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Whitehead's checked in for Atlanta. And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month. Thunder.
With the way he shot it over this stretch of games, you just knew this was coming. Everything that he's let fly from deep has been nothing but cold, hard cash. I mean, defenders have been tripping over themselves trying to contest him from outside that arc. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Here's Brown. 5 points in the game. A 3 ball. Rebound by Mitchell. The Hawks trail by 5. Anderson passes to Thunder. Here's Whitehead. Poked away and stolen by Hunter. Here's Babcock. Here's Stewart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And an important part of every team's. So it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll return shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Atlanta Hawks.
They can't keep fouling like this. It's sloppy out there. The difference in this game comes down to the amount of free throws they're giving up. Sure, they need to stay aggressive on the defensive end, but you got to play without fouling.
And this might be a good time to check out the power rankings coming down the stretch.
You know, right now for the Hawks, they're...
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Hart.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And so in the game for the Hawks, Thunder is out there with Lyles. Then it's White. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Patterson in at the power forward position. And that one drops.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Shots good by Lyles.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
And it's sent back by White. And here's the fast break. Goes up, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Babcock covered by Mitchell, and it's in there. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Thunder, and again it's Atlanta.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Madsen, covered by Lyles. Doesn't go for him.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. The Thunder leading by 3. It's stolen by White. Fast break, here they come. Here's Thunder. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Stewart. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Hawks trail by 3. Now here's White. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. White's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Well, Thunder have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Madsen. Stewart is screen. Here's Babcock. Drills it from outside. He's got 12.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
The drive by Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
He was extremely sharp at the free throw line in their last outing.
And Mitchell drops them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And the foul called on Thunder. That will get his fourth foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the left wing. Shoots from the elbow and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Stewart's got 12 in the game. White, left side. Pass to Thunder. Out to the right wing. Lyles with a wide open look. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Brown. He's got 10. They set the pick. And here is Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Rebound by the Hawks. White's got his 6th rebound on the night. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Patterson, the screen. Here's Thunder. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thunder's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Madsen, covered by Lyles. Here's Babcock. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Shots good by Lyles.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Brown. Here's Madsen. Scoreless thus far. Stewart finds Hunter. Here's Brown. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's Thunder. He's got 9. Pass to Lyles. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Driving inside. Here's Lyles. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City trailing. Madsen passes to Brown. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
No one covering. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Knocks it loose. To the left side wing. Here's Babcock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 14. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Thunder. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Madsen. Nailed from three-point land. Madsen's got his first 3 points of the game.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And here's Stewart. He's got 12. Pass to Madsen from outside the arc. He can't get it to go.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Thunder trailing by 5. This one for 3. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Thunder. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. You look at Atlanta. They've got their eye on the number 1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
And he dunks it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Kerr kicks to House. Babcock, covered by Mitchell, knocked loose. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Thunder. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
House, the pass to Kerr. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. The free throw drops for Kerr. And the Thunder making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The tray. Out to Anthony. Hunter on the wing. He's got 13. Clock at 6. Kerr against Mitchell. Kerr can't hit.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Thunder. Back to Valentine. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Hawks lead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. They've got Anthony, and it's Brown in at point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Thunder. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And for the Thunder, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Stewart kicks to Kerr. Traps in the tray. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Whitey's checked in for Atlanta. Isle comes in for Valentine. Pass to Mitchell. Stolen away. Babcock covered by Mitchell. Outside Anthony. Here's Brown. They set the pick. Back to Anthony. Babcock, covered by Mitchell. Here's Babcock, off the left rim and out. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Pass to Brown. Lobs it up for Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod. And then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Thunder passes to Lyles. Bangs home the trifecta. Lyles got 19 points.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Pass to Kerr. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And Mitchell gets it to go. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
And it's sent back by White.
Oklahoma City foul. His 5th personal foul. First team foul.
Free throws good, Lyles. Madsen, he's checked in for Kerr. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Patterson's checked in.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Saturday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. Then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night. You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Hunter's checked in for the Thunder. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep, and until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Patterson passes to Thunder. Off target from the wing. Thunder trailing by 6. And there's the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flood. Another steal. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Pass to Kerr from deep. Ball's knocked loose.
Yeah, look, it's not always about height. He's showing he wants those balls.
Here's Lyles. Rebounded by Anthony. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Brown. Here's Kerr for 3. The Thunder with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And he hits the jump shot. And it's a 12-point Hawks lead. There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster. But everyone builds on the players who came before them. And the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation for them.
Stewart's checked in for Anthony. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. 6 to shoot. Here's Thunder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he can't get the first one.
Number 47.
He hits the second from the line. Thunder trailing by 13. Got a piece of it. Over to the left wing. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Pass to Mitchell. 9 feet out. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Oklahoma City shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Thunder passes to Lyles. And stolen by Hunter. Up top, Kerr. Here's Madsen. Kerr outside. They could use a bucket. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the dunk by Lyles.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Oklahoma City has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Brown. To the wing on the left. Here's Madsen. From outside, off the mark. Here's Thunder. Takes it inside.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Now Hunter. Oklahoma City moving it around. Brown off target from three-point range.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Brown. .156 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Stewart. Shot to stop the run. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Stewart's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Thunder trailing by 17. House kicks to Webb. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin.
That's what I'm talking about. Good game, MP.
You know I rock New Balances myself. Great for my fat hip.